Hi guys, so I know I've got my hair back and I'm kind of liking it this way. I don't know why, but you know. Yeah, so this is going to be like an update video on a piercing, because basically a week ago today I got my tongue pierced. So this is just going to be my experience, you know, and all that stuff. I will say beforehand, if you want a piercing like your tongue or your lip or your nose or whatever, make sure you think it over and not just watch a video about someone getting a piercing and be like, oh, I want a piercing, because it takes a lot of looking after. It is something you have to be willing to get. I got my piercing a week ago, as I said, and because of where I live, I got it pierced in a place called Joe Graham's Tattoo Studio. If you live in Sunderland or in the northeast, it's on Hilton Road in Sunderland. I'll put the link for their Facebook down below. And it cost me £15. Their piercings range from £10 upwards, so pretty good deals. I have a piercing on my lip. I have a video on my lip piercing if you want to check that out as well. So yeah, you go do that. So yeah, I went in and got given a form to fill in, sat down, filled in the form as you do. She went in, asked us to rinse my mouth out with mouthwash, so I did. And then she sat me down, I stuck my tongue out, and she clamped my tongue and checked it for the veins and stuff, and that was all good. And then she dried my tongue, which really didn't make much difference, to be honest. She dried my tongue, shoved the needle through, and then put the bar in and screwed the balls on, and I drooled everywhere. So yeah, on a pain scale, it does hurt a little bit. It's not like proper excruciating pain. It hurts when the first shove of the needle obviously is gonna hurt, and it wasn't too bad really. That was about it. And then it was just a bit of discomfort when she was putting the bar in. Other than that, it was fine. I will warn you, you will slather all over the place. I did, and I was quite worried actually, because she pierced it and then I just went, and I thought it was blood, but she was like, no, don't worry, it's just slather, don't worry. So yeah, although a while ago I did say I was going to do an update every day on my piercing, but I couldn't talk for a couple of days like properly, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I tried doing some videos and it just didn't really work, so I apologise. The day I got it done was very hard to eat. I tried eating noodles and there was a big accident with that. I thought I'd swallowed the top of the top bowl because I couldn't feel it, so I was spitting noodles out into the sink and then realised that it was still there, and I was like, ugh. So wasn't good. Plus they kept getting wrapped around the bar. I couldn't just eat soft foods. It was kind of, I know I'm fat, but it's got nothing to do with that. I need something to fill me up, you know what I mean? So I managed to eat a sandwich, toasties, and I kind of learned to manoeuvre it over or around the bar to eat it. So yeah, it did sting. It still does sting to eat certain things. I can't eat tomato sauce or like having extensive salt on things stings, obviously. Eating chocolate, that kind of stings a little bit. It's died down more now, but and the swelling my swelling it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like taking up the whole of my mouth, and it certainly was worse on like day 3 or 4. And I was just sucking on ice lollies to take the swelling down, and it really did help. So yeah, the bar that they put in originally, because I changed the bar yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday, so like the 5th day. I changed it to a smaller bar. You usually have to wait 3 weeks or a week and a half, but the swelling had gone right down and I couldn't stand having the bar anymore. This is the bar that I put in originally. I know I have right now in my hand, but that's huge. I don't know what size it is. I think it's like 20mm, something like that. But it is huge, and it hits the roof of your mouth, like if you can imagine just having where your tongue is, and it hits the roof of your mouth and blocks the back, right behind the back of your teeth. So it's quite uncomfortable. I did want another bar similar to this. This is just a plain bar. It has no gems, no acrylic balls. It's metal. I did want the same kind of bar, but because it was only temporary, I got a metal bar with acrylic balls, and it's like white with purple and green stripes on it or something, but it's like a spiral. So and now I'm going to show you what it looks like. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I got mine pierced quite close to the front, so because I think if it was any further back it would have been pierced through my tongue webbing, which it's never good. That's about it really. That's all I have to say, but I do suggest, if you really want a piercing, if you want your tongue pierced, I really suggest thinking it over for a long time before you get it done. Don't just get it done on a whim, because I kind of regretted it afterwards. I still can't talk properly, and I did regret it afterwards, but it's kind of grown on us now. I don't know, it's not one of my favourite piercings. I've only got 3, but it's not one of my favourite piercings. However, I do want another piercing. I think I have an addiction to piercings. Never good. I'm debating whether to get my nose re-pierced or to start on my ears, because I've only got like one of my lobes done. Start on my ears, or to get something else pierced. I don't know. But yeah, I hope this video wasn't too long for you. All the links that are necessary to piercings will be down below. I'm going to post pictures at the end of my tongue piercing. Awkward. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.